I think now more than ever, the world needs the Looney Tunes. We need the Looney Tunes. I feel similarly about the Muppets. I think the Looney Tunes and the Muppets are both like prime properties that are kind of just sitting and collecting dust and not being used to their full potential. I know we just had Space Jam 2, but that kind of felt like, oh, okay, we're going to start like really going for it again. And we just haven't. That is primarily due to Mr. David Zaslav playing games with these properties. He famously wrote off Coyote versus Acme, literally wrote it off. It will never be released. It will never see the light of day, all for a tax write off. And he was gonna do the same with The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. I cannot believe we were gonna shelve this movie, but thankfully, Ketchup Entertainment came in and saved the day. We are getting a theatrical release for this. By the time this video is live, it will be out in theaters, and thank God for it, because this movie is such a delight. The Day the Earth Blew Up centers on Porky and Daffy, and they turn into unlikely heroes when their antics at the local bubblegum factory uncover a secret alien mind control plot. Against all odds, the two have to come together to save the town and the world. First and foremost, the animation, gorgeous. It's lovely 2D animation, and they're having so much fun with it. I really love that this movie acknowledges that it is animated and what you can do with that as a medium. They do some really cool visual sequences to like break it up and just kind of show off. It's really special. And I know people are like, oh, it's a Looney Tunes movie. What do you mean it's beautiful? It's beautiful. It is so well animated. There's so much electricity behind that animation. Like, I can't say enough good words. It looks terrific. I called it like a giggle of a movie. It's so funny. I had a big fat smile on my face just about the entire time. It's got that classic Looney Tunes humor that's very like wink at the camera, but it also feels like updated for a modern lens. There are modern references, but it never feels like eye rolling, you know? I know sometimes people are like, oh, what are they doing when media makes like modern day references, but this one does it sparingly and it does it in a smart way, I think. And that's the thing overall with its comedy. It's smart. The Looney Tunes are silly and stupid, but it does it in a smart way. I know that sounds like a conundrum, but to pull off stupid humor, you have to be smart about it. I also love that there's these little like winks to the Looney Tunes history. They reference like just the old school cartoon format a lot, and I think that's really fun. It's so nice to experience an animated movie with actual like voiceover performances. Eric Bauza, who voices Porky and Daffy, on fire. Candy Milo, who plays Petunia, wonderful. I loved Petunia Pig. Peter McNichol, who plays the alien invader, is also hilarious. I loved him in this. Like a winning performance. Famously, he plays Jonah's uncle in Veep, and I think there's a lot of similarities between those characters. Yeah, just like overall, like you have people giving voice over performances. You don't have like these celebrities just kind of coming into the booth and talking. Like we are getting actual dynamic voiceover work, and that's so nice to see in this current animation landscape. My one big critique about this movie is that it does feel a smidge stretched thin. You can definitely feel them trying to pad it out to hit a runtime. I think this could have easily been like 80 minutes even. There comes a point where you're like, okay, like I think we're just kind of dragging it out now. I'm not mad it's feature length, but there are definitely moments where you can kind of tell that the movie is expanding beyond its conceit, you know? But overall, like, I'm not mad at the time we're spending here. I really love fleshing out Porky and Daffy's dynamic. I know it's probably because it's been a while since I've really engaged with the Looney Tunes, but like, it felt really nice to get to know these characters again. Yeah, like, we know them, but like, it was nice to see them have like these honest and heartfelt moments with each other too, and like flesh them out as characters, not just like, you know, Porky and Daffy, the icons. This is a very simple, straightforward movie. It's not a lot to analyze. I think it's a really just silly, fun time that works for the whole family. You could easily bring the whole family to this. There's something for the young ones, there's something for the older ones, and I think we'll all have a big laugh. It's very earnest. You know, I think a lot of art in general, but specifically like meta cartoons, are kind of annoyed that they're cartoons. It's like weird. They like poo-poo themselves. And this one is very earnest and proud of what it is. And it's a nice, like, triumphant moment of showcasing that these characters are still viable and do have a place with modern audiences. They're entertaining and they will put a big smile on your face. And like when you give them something good, when you give them good work and good story. They can deliver. I ended up giving this 3.5 stars. It's so fun and joyful. I really hope people go and support it. I really do. Again, I cannot believe this was going to get shelved. I'm so sick of these big CEOs who've never made art doing this to art and just like shelving things and getting tax write-offs. It's so infuriating. It's so infuriating, and the artists who make these things deserve way better. But yeah, sorry, that's a different video. Go see Looney Tunes. Go see The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. I know this was a quick one, but it's like easy breezy, simple, straightforward, fun. Thanks for checking this out. Make sure you do all the things you're supposed to do on a YouTube video, like, comment, subscribe, share, so I can keep doing this, and go follow me everywhere, and I will see you on the next one. That's all, folks. See what I did there?